One of the things about William Inge, he did grow up in the Midwest. Much of his life comes out in his plays. As an example, his own father was a traveling salesman.
The problem is I ain't part of the oil boom. Because of that, I just don't fit in the same places I used to fit in. And to be honest with you, I just don't know where I do fit in at all anymore.
Reuben is a harness salesman. He's a traveling salesman, and now at the time that we meet the Floods, Reuben is about to lose his job because people aren't buying harness anymore.
Well, I would say that one of the biggest problems is that he's working so hard that we don't have a lot of time together at home.
Every time they fight, I just feel like everything's falling apart. I just wish that they would get along.
Renee is extremely shy, and it gets in the way of her social life. And Sonny is bullied by the neighborhood boys in the school and his schoolmates. So he sort of loses himself in his scrapbook full of movie stars.
Well, I get bullied a lot, and no one in school likes me. And with Mommy and Daddy fighting all the time, it's so hard.
And into the midst of this comes a young man, Sammy Goldenbaum, and because of him, they begin to see their problems a little differently.
Well, I'm down from California, visiting my friend, and I knew that I had to take this girl to a dance, and I'm quite excited, and I think she is too, but I'm not really sure. But all I know is that I'm really excited to take a pretty lady to a party. I don't have many pretty ladies around ever since my mother was, left me at home.
Act two is really delightful. This is where we get introduced to Lottie and Morris, and Lottie Lacey is this, she's just this talkative soul who has sort of taken over her marriage.
We want Cora to bring the kids and come on over and visit sometime because Oklahoma City's such a great big town. Isn't that right, Morris?
Well, of
There's
course
an
it
awful
is,
lot
honey.
to do, but we're just as happy to be here. Cora's a wonderful cook, and she made us such an excellent supper. We're just
It
so
was
happy
wonderful,
that we
Mama,
can be
wasn't
visiting.
it?
Yes, it was, Morris.
Well, ultimately, I think what this drama does is it puts things in perspective, and I think that that's probably what happens with the Floods, is that they get to put their problems in perspective.
I will tell you that I've always loved this woman, and I always will. And I think at the end of the show, we realize that our love's a little bit more important than even my job.
I would think so.
My name is Fleur Conroy, and you see this dress? It's gonna be the prettiest dress at that entire party over at the country club. Mrs. Flood asked me if I got it at Delman's. Shucks no, I didn't get it at Delman's. Mama bought it for me in Oklahoma City, of course, because it's only the finest for her little girl, Fleur. I just have to look fabulous, and I do.